We're back to building our corporate empire, one beverage at a time. Now that we've resolved our corporate funding issue in the prior episode, it's time to get on with expanding our inventory, hiring some help, doing some marketing, and hopefully a little store remodeling. First, let's just run a little quick day at the store, kind of run through it to get our feet wet. And then, let's get straight to the purchase of some new products. I've been wanting to get into the wine market. Now, as far as the wine, for right now, I'd say I just want a little spread on how much each one costs. Maybe a little variation on the quality, design, and luxury. That's the 3 bars we see under the goods from left to right. And they've got boxed wine. I need to get some of that eventually, but I think I'm just going to select things based on the pretty labels. No retailer ever really went wrong with that strategy, right? Now, let's see what we can do about hiring some help. I want to get someone cheap, eager to work, and good at the register. And Rosendo has the registry with some other talents. So let's offer him a respectable $12 an hour. And he's not happy. Okay, how about $18.50? You know, we agreed on a price for Rosendo, but it's just too rich for my blood right now. You're dismissed. And maybe it's a good thing we're not hiring right now, because we probably should focus on expanding our store display shelves, getting storage for the delivery, and keeping our advertising going. And without delay, let's get some more ads rolling. Now, I like this game because there does always seem to be the next thing to do, something to expand on and anticipate. And even though I would like more storage for internal delivery to unpack goods, I need to get some of those purchased wine products out on the floor to make more profit. So let's get some of the freestanding display shelves and get those stocked up. I have noticed, at least in this town, it's a little slow in the morning, so it gives me time to arrange things before the lines start at the register. Okay, we've got some extra storage for unboxing goods, there's people whistling at us for service, shelves that need to be stocked, basically an incredibly busy day. But it was a lucrative one, so I think we can get that extra help we need. Let me also show you some customer statistics we can get off the computer. There's a ton of information here. It shows how many customers are coming in, and what kind of customers, and what times of the day they're visiting the store, how much purchasing they're doing. It's very cool data, and there's a fair bit of different data to examine in the game that's not even on the computer and other boards like in our office. What it might help me do with some of this customer information is fine-tune the store hours for any hired help. Let's do another day. Try out our new hired staff member, Demontez, who I hired while the camera wasn't rolling. Sorry about that. We'll get some more display shelves to get the wine fully on display and see how it goes. I'll even set up Demontez with a nice little coffee maker to get refreshed on his breaks. I mean, you gotta take care of your people. So this is good. I get to unpack goods, stock shelves, help some customers, and not have to worry about constantly running the register. I think this staffing part of the game is really good. I'm going to enjoy this and see how this works out. And we'll give Demontez some variety and utilize what might be his main skill, which is marketing. How you doing back here, Demontez? You look exhausted, man. Go home and come back refreshed tomorrow. All right, we'll repurchase our sold merchandise, refresh our ads, and get going. I'd like some more display shelves, but we need some more funds. I will say that wine sold well, so I guess that was a decent investment. Demontez, you don't look like you slept well last night. Why don't you take a break? I've got it for a while. And when you're done, please do some marketing. Demontez, you seem like you had enough. Just go home, man. Demontez, you seem very angry. No worries, my loyal employee. I'll take care of this. You'll see. So, Demontez is clearly having some issues, and I think I know why. Plus, it is his day off, so it'll give me a little time. First, we'll make him better at his job, because he learned things. We'll repurchase our goods and get this next day going. Even though I'm able to burn the candle at both ends, I'm pretty sure Demontez's schedule of working 13 hours a day with no real breaks during the day and only one day off during the week is not going to work. So after today, we'll get more display shelving placed and stock with wine, make it through it, and adjust his schedule before we start his next workday. I'm pretty sure that'll fix him up. Okay, let's get our essentials out of the way. We'll order goods, post some ads, and now for your new work schedule, Demontez. Okay, I think a 9-hour workday with a 1-hour break should work a lot better. I'll have you in the morning while I get things set up and unbox goods, and I should be able to close the store at night. That seems like a more normal work schedule for a happy employee. Let's roll the day and see how we do. We hit a new milestone of a small shop, so we are advancing, and I've noticed that our corporate funds are also slowly increasing. These are all good signs, but what I'm most curious about is our good man Demontez, and if our schedule changes, we'll keep him happier. Okay, with his day off, he definitely started in a better mood, and I can see now that since he's getting a full 1-hour break, his mood is actually able to go up and improve, rather than just giving him those little energy boosts from the 15-minute coffee breaks. He's got time to eat a proper lunch. So after lunch, let's get you on marketing and help pump up those sales. Okay, so he's a little sad, but overall, his mood at the end of today is much improved over the prior 2 days. I think a little stockroom or break room expansion might be needed here pretty soon. And based on this floor plan, we have the ability for a lot of expansion if needed. I just need more customers, more stock, and more cash flow. Basically, just more. And we also need to start doing a little decorating. I have a feeling that some color and finishes over the stark bare concrete walls and floors could really boost our sales, give the whole shop a lot more appeal. And from what I've seen in the game so far, almost everything seems to influence other things, and I'll bet that the appeal of the store will have an effect. We'll have to find out if that's true in the next episode, and especially if Demontez will report to duty without a chip on his shoulder. With more eco gameplay and a little Space Engineers right around the corner, there's so much to do. Like and subscribe if you don't want to miss it. I just hope I don't create a really ugly store. And I am a little bit colorblind.